Hello and welcome to Luminivity, where books become more than stories. They become experiences. Today's tale isn't just dark, it's unsettling. It's about what happens when you refuse to confront your fear, and your fear decides to confront you. This is Never Flinch by Stephen King, a psychological suspense novel wrapped in eerie silences, buried trauma, and the sharp edges of the human mind. The town of Ashbrook is a place of stillness, where the fog clings to the trees, and whispers travel faster than truth. It's also the kind of place that remembers everything, even the things you wish it didn't. At the center of this story is Dr. Daniel Rourke, a former child psychologist. Once a respected figure in Boston, he retreated into isolation after a tragic patient's suicide rocked his life. Now he lives alone in his late mother's estate. No visitors, no work, just silence. But Ashbrook doesn't stay silent for long. When 14-year-old Abby Mercer disappears after school, with no witnesses, no clues, and a single scrap of red thread in her locker, the town is gripped by déjà vu. Because it's not the first time this has happened. Years ago, Daniel treated a child named Eli Warren. Charming, brilliant, and deeply disturbed. He was suspected, but never proven, to be involved in a near-identical disappearance. The girl was never found. No. Abby's case mirrors Eli's patterns, almost too perfectly. Desperate for answers, Daniel does something he hasn't in years. He pulls out his old cassette tapes. Each tape is a session with Eli, a boy with a quiet smile and a love for ancient myths about darkness and rebirth. Do you believe in thresholds, Dr. Rourke? Places where good and bad trade places. Eli tape 3. As Daniel listens, he begins to notice disturbing connections. Eli spoke of a place in the woods, a ritual with thread, and a return that only comes after silence. Worse, Daniel begins to wonder if he missed something all those years ago, or ignored it. Daniel revisits the forest where Eli once said, "The veil is thinner." And it's here that the story turns from psychological to visceral. In the clearing, he finds a circle of stones, newly disturbed earth, and an item that belonged to Abby. But when he tells the police, they find nothing. Is he losing his grip on reality? Or is someone gaslighting him? Nightmares return, ones he thought buried. He begins seeing Eli, hearing whispers. Doors creak open by themselves. The red thread appears in odd places. His desk, his pillow, even taped to his bathroom mirror. Daniel starts losing chunks of time. He wakes up in the forest. He finds journal pages he doesn't remember writing. One entry simply says, "The debt is due." As pressure mounts, Daniel reaches out to his estranged sister, Claire, a trauma nurse who always sensed something was wrong with his past. She joins him, reluctantly, and begins piecing together a timeline of the missing girls. What they discover: every 11 years, a girl disappears. Always red thread. Always silence. Always someone close to Daniel. Could he have been a pawn in something deeper? Or worse, was he part of it and erased the truth to protect himself? The final act unravels like a storm. Claire disappears. Daniel is found alone, holding her necklace, unable to recall the last 12 hours. And then, a voice on one of the tapes speaks directly to Daniel. But it wasn't there before. We won't spoil the ending, but Never Flinch delivers a twist that redefines everything. It's not about Eli. It's not about the forest. It's about memory, control, and the monsters we manufacture inside our own minds to survive. Stephen King masterfully asks, what happens when you don't flinch, but still break? Never Flinch is a haunting exploration of trauma, accountability, and psychological suppression. It's about what happens when we bury pain, and how it can come back not as memory, but as reality. So here's your Luminivity moment of truth. What have you buried that's shaping your present without your permission? Because fear doesn't vanish when you ignore it. It waits. And when it's ready, it knocks. If this summary chilled or challenged you, support the Luminivity journey. Like the video. Subscribe for immersive book deep dives. Share this with someone who loves dark fiction with deeper meaning. Until next time, stay aware, stay luminous.